Hey guys, your boy Mark back on another video. Wow, I should have finished this movie like 12 hours ago, but I freaking fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep for like 7 hours, so I wanted to get a lot more movie reviews up for you guys tonight. I'm so sorry, my body just doesn't cooperate the way I want it to a lot of times, but yeah, I'm here to give you guys my movie thoughts on Madame Web. Yeah, I finally watched this. It's been torn apart by critics and fans, but I don't know why. I think it's just because I love superheroes so much that I was still excited to watch this. And I watched it, and I watched most of it like 12 hours ago, and then I fell asleep, and then I did a whole bunch of stuff for a few hours, and then I finally just finished it for real just now, like the last 30-20 minutes. And what did I think of Madame Web? I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I actually had a lot of fun with that. I enjoyed Madame Web a lot. Now, in terms of Sony's Spider-Man without Spider-Man universe, I love the first Venom. I got it on Blu-ray right here. Yeah, I love this movie. So much fun. I can watch this a billion times. Love it. Great stuff. I actually won this on Facebook 5 years ago. Such a fun movie. And then it took them forever to make new movies in this universe. I didn't like Venom 2 at all. Let There Be Carnage. The pacing in there was weird. It was too short, and they freaking wasted Carnage. That's another villain we've waited years for. Morbius. I was actually really excited for Morbius just because it starred Jared Leto. And as unpopular of an opinion as this is, I love Jared Leto's Joker. I still do, especially in the first Suicide Squad movie. And so I figured this would be the closest we get to a standalone Jared Leto Joker movie, but he was nothing like... Morbius is nothing like Jared Leto's Joker. Nothing at all. Literally just because it was played by the same actor. So, I'm going to be honest, it took me a while to be honest with me about it, but I really didn't really enjoy Morbius at all. The memes are hilarious. You know, I like the memes of the movie. I still remember when they actually re-released Morbius because of all the memes. That was actually very hilarious. The movie itself, I didn't really like at all, honestly. It took me a while to be honest with that. Matt Smith was cool in it though. And with Venom 2, of course, Tom Hardy was great as always as Eddie Brock / Venom. And even then, the character of Dan, I think I mentioned this in my review for Venom 2 back then. Like, he was such a sweet guy in the first Venom movie, and now he's a jerk in this. Why? Anyway, then we go into Madame Web. People thought it was even worse than Morbius, the worst thing ever. But I had a lot of fun with it. Dakota Johnson, she can sometimes, see in the future. She can't always see in the future. Future time travel stuff, that's a lot of fun to me. That's a fun concept to me. I had a lot of fun with that. She sees visions of people getting killed, and then she knows she can change it. And, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Now, there are scenes of visions in this movie where, you see a lot of the characters in, superhero outfits, but they're exclusively to those tiny snippets of visions in the future in the movie, even in the context of this movie. Even in the future, in the present, I guess, we never see them in costume. And I understand that must have been enraging for a lot of people, because there were some pretty cool costumes, I'll admit. The villain, a Spider-Man type guy. Again, this is the Sony Marvel Universe Spider-Man without Spider-Man. Weird thing. He was like a Spider-Man. I don't know how to describe him. I don't know if the actor can't speak English, because the way his lines were dubbed were weird, I'll say that. But I thought he was a dick character. I think we're supposed to feel like he's a dick character coming after these teenage girls who he sees in the future, are gonna come after him and kill him and all that. So I get his motivation, but man, it just seems so unfair. for those girls, but I guess I could understand at the same time. I can't say I wouldn't do the same in that position. You know what I mean? If I felt like my life was in danger like that, but still, but even then, the guy was a freaking jackass. Like, we see flashbacks of 30 years prior when he killed Madame Web's mother and all that. But I had a lot of fun with this movie. Emma Roberts is in it, which is kind of funny. And what's the guy's name? Adam Scott. That's his name. He's the guy from Step Brothers. I never would have thought he'd play Uncle Ben. Who would have ever thought that? Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun movie, I thought. Yeah, and yeah, we never actually see them fully as superheroes in this movie. But, so that sucks, I know. I'm not gonna lie, though. I did have a lot of fun with this. You know. And it does suck for me, being the only one who enjoys something. I do hate it feeling like this, It's like Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso from WrestleMania 40 this year. A lot of people hated that match, actually. Most people hated that match, but I loved it. I did love it. But, yeah. That's going to be my thoughts on Madame Web. I'm actually really proud of how this turned out, actually. I really enjoyed this, how this, review turned out. So, hey, I like what I like. I'm not going to pretend I didn't like something anymore. I'm not going to pretend I did like something if I did. Venom 3, The Last Dance. I definitely want to watch and review that for you guys too. Maybe not today, but within the next few days, probably. And Kraven the Hunter, I do want to see that in cinemas, despite the horrible reviews it has, because I love the character of Kraven the Hunter. He's probably my favorite Spider-Man villain, honestly. And I've waited 20 years to see him on the big screen. So, yeah, I still don't like the casting of Aaron Taylor Johnson. That was terrible casting. That, along with Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor in next year's Superman movie, and ironically enough, another Lex Luthor casting, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor for Batman v Superman. That, and Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven the Hunter, I genuinely believe they're just doing unconventional Heath Ledger Joker type castings for the sake of it. I don't have proof of that. That's just how I see it, what I believe to be the case. And you guys aren't Christopher Nolan. For real. Like, only he could make a costume like that and make it work. You can't just cast unconventional actors in roles just for no reason. But yeah, assuming I like Madame Web, yeah, that's gonna be my thoughts. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I thought I did pretty good. Did you enjoy my review at least? You might not have enjoyed the movie itself, but do you think I did a good job reviewing this? Because I think I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But I thought I did my best, at least. Anyway, I'm your boy Mark. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a good one, y'all.